Well, hello and welcome. This is Robert Schein, Managing Director and Partner of Blanke Schein Wealth Management. Today, I'm excited to have a great friend of mine, but also a business leader in the Coachella Valley, Kristen Martinez, the president and founder of Vanmar Lending. Kristen, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Rob. Thank you so much for having me today. I appreciate it.
It's wonderful. We've been meaning to do this for quite some time, and I know you've been extremely busy because interest rates have been in all-time historic lows. Tell me a little bit about that and tell me a little bit about your business right now.
Well, I've been in the business about 20 years and I've never been locking a consistent 30-year fixed in the high twos. So that's where we're at. And yes, we are incredibly busy and it's been exciting. We're seeing incredible growth. Everybody out there is trying to refinance right now. And it's exciting. I mean, I think it's an exciting time for people to be able to capture on these low rates and get great payments and really help themselves through this difficult time.
So that's one huge positive. You're a leading lender here, not only in the Coachella Valley, but also top 10 in terms of volume in California and top 100 in the United States. So congratulations, Kristen, to you.
Thank you.
And your
it's
team.
Exciting.
You guys are just, kicking ass and taking names. It's pretty good.
We're trying.
In the times that we're in right now that are challenging, economically speaking, financially speaking, we always encourage and empower our clients personally. I know you're helping tremendously with families finding new homes and putting them in the right mortgage to suit that home. But on the refi side, this has just been a boom, like you said. And in challenging times is when you want to basically do all that you can to help your family on a personal level, economically speaking. So right now is a perfect time to refinance. Wouldn't you agree?
It's a perfect time to refi. You just got to make sure you have your things in line, try to make sure that you have all your documentation, and it's pretty seamless. We're closing them in less than 14 days. So, and you also get to skip a mortgage payment in the process, which is really helpful to people during COVID and trying to get back on their feet and get back to work. And so there's a lot of benefits to refinancing right now.
So we'll get to that in just a second, but you said something like, and it's been a while since I personally refinanced, and I don't recall a 14-day sort of refinance.
Isn't that crazy?
Even imaginable. It's always usually a painful process, a laborious process, something I just don't want to do. So you're saying that the whole world's changed for the better?
I do. And because I think we're getting better at anything. Technology is getting better. We're doing loans without verifying income, because what we do is we submit without pay stubs. We go to the employers and basically say, is this what they do? What's their job title? Tell me how much you pay them. And it works out seamlessly. So within 48 hours of submitting a file, you pretty much have everything lined up, from the bank statements, their income, and their assets. And then a lot of times we're getting appraisal waivers right now. So if you've purchased in the last 3 years, a lot of times they're waiving your appraisal, so you don't even need that to close, which definitely speeds up the time. It cuts off like at least 7 days of waiting for an appraisal. So it's an incredible time. I think technology is getting so much faster. The documentation is getting less and less. And we're getting better, right? As the people that are in the business still, that have been here for a long time, I've been in this 20 years, we're getting better and better with technology coming along and the communication and stuff. So we're definitely trying to improve and benefit everyone out there. So it's been fun.
That's incredible. That's really exciting to hear all that. Clients ask me, especially for the last months of March and April, as the entire United States has been shut down from COVID, has real estate stopped? And, that Jenica is a real estate agent, and she has 2 properties right now that have multiple bids on them. There are, in fact, April, National Home Association of Realtors came out with April sales, and obviously they were down 17.8%. But what's interesting about that report is that prices were up 7.4%, year over year. So prices have risen.
Yes.
And that's because there was a short supply out there. We were with a strong economy before we even went into the shutdown. People can be at home right now and look at sort of virtual tours, if you will. And what was interesting in the last 6 weeks, of all the contracts in the United States from this report, over 41% of them had multiple bid offers.
Right.
So real estate's heating up and taking interest rates down to an all-time low. That just increases the affordability. This is crazy. And it
allows you to buy your dream house, right? And not the one you qualify for. It gives you more purchase power. So it's really good. And then all the agents, I'm sure, like Jenica, doing these virtual tours and stuff and learning how to capture their audience online. So you didn't have to visit the properties, or you couldn't, for a month. And it just made everybody a lot better. And there's so many people out there wanting to buy, and there isn't a lot of inventory, like you said. So it's going to be, I'm hoping it's going to be good for a couple of years here for everybody investing.
Well, that's good. So Kristen, give us some advice. Let's say you've economically, you've been hit by COVID. You're sort of in a situation where you want to take advantage of refinancing, but maybe you took advantage of unemployment insurance because you had to.
Yeah.
Can you still qualify? How does that even work on a
You
go-forward
can.
basis?
Yeah, you can. We will need you to have actually 14 days back in the industry. So one pay stub saying you're full-time, or get a verification of employment. So that's one thing that's really interesting. The minute you come off unemployment, you can still do it in the process. We can still submit you on unemployment, but in order to close, we will need that full pay stub, which is really good.
Really interesting to know. That's all actually very encouraging sort of insights, Kristen. What other things are out there that we need to know about, or that any advice you would give anybody out there that's looking to refinance?
I think my main advice is don't be afraid to call any loan officer. I mean, they have a lot of knowledge depending on, doesn't matter what situation you're in, doesn't matter how difficult it is or how great it's been or either situation. A good loan officer can lead you in the right direction, whether it be 1 month from now, 2 months from now, or currently today. And you need a plan, and they can almost help you through the process. And it's hard to be honest if you're hurting or suffering, or you need, financial things are sometimes difficult to talk about, as you probably know better than me. But just get a plan with somebody, call, reach out. There's great loan officers out there that could help you strategize and make this a lot easier. You could save a lot of money monthly through these refinance rates and get great payments for long terms. You can shorten your term. The 15-year fixed is incredible right now. And almost you can cut your rates and get a 15-year fixed, the same thing you were paying a 30-year fixed for. So it's pretty incredible. And I just think, trust a loan officer, reach out to people you trust with it, build a network like we talk about of people that you really do trust, and they'll lead you in the right direction.
Well, Kristen, thank you. You're definitely part of our network, and this has been a wonderful interview as it relates to, just great advice. I think number one take-home point is just reach out and get out there because, you're not alone financially speaking, as I say this, and reach out to somebody that you know and trust, and that's the key right there.
Absolutely.
Well, keep doing. I know you're extremely busy. I appreciate your time today. Say hello to everyone for us, and until next time.
Do the same. Absolutely. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate you.